Hello, Rob Lambert here with Asset Protection Training. Today we're going to be talking about your holding company, where you put your protected assets, and the relationship between it and your trust company. Let's go to the diagram. It'll make it easier. This is your offshore LLC. Note that it's owned indirectly by the trust company. Anything in that offshore LLC is treated as owned by the trust company for debtor-creditor laws. It's not yours. It's off your balance sheet. What you don't own can't be taken from you, off your balance sheet. So anything in this offshore LLC is not owned by you. It is managed by you. You're the manager, but not the owner. You control it. You do not own it. That's asset protection nirvana. All your money should go into a structure like this, except what you need for your current business and personal uses, period. It's off your balance sheet right here, and it's out of Dodge. Now, remember my rule that you never, ever put liability generating and income generating assets in the same bucket. So you might have 20 or 30 or 50 LLCs under this holding company, but each one should have a separate income producing asset. And remember, this offshore LLC can be duplicated anywhere in the world. Here it is again in Switzerland with money in it. Here it is again in the United States. Let's go to Montana now. Let's put money in it. Now, if you have real estate, you know that you're going to have to put real estate off your balance sheet into domestic LLCs. Those should always be in the state where the real estate is located. Then you won't have to pay extra fees to qualify to do business. Now, look, let's talk about this holding company a little bit more. You need to ask yourself the question when you look at it, what does the trust company know about what's going on in the LLC? What does anybody know? The answer is really simple. They know what you tell them. Never lie, but you don't have to go telling the world about your affairs. This offshore LLC could own thousands of shares of various stock. Nobody would need to know. Nobody but you and Uncle Sam. And as long as you fully report your tax liability and stay straight with everybody else, nobody's ever going to find out or be able to bother with you anyway. And if they do decide to bother you, if this little red devil creditor comes after you, he or she is going to be stopped by the expense. It is simply not worth it. The holding company is simply to allow you to have control without ownership. Now, the next thing we're going to be talking about is the team and how this works, what you need to do to bring it all together for yourself. And it's not nearly as complicated as you might think. Rob Lambert here with Asset Protection Training. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a protected and healthy week.